I'm currently one happy boy at the minute. I've got hot chocolate with me. I'm usually one for drinking coffee, but, winter's here, and I already said, you gotta have hot chocolate, Liam. So I've got hot chocolate, and I'm a happy boy. That's completely irrelevant to what we're about to experience, but I just thought I'd express it because I'm happy. So yeah. Hello everyone, Liam Catterson here, and we're on episode number 6 of Season 2 of My Hero Academia with the boy born with everything. And it'll be very, very interesting. It should be a cool down episode if, if my expectations is it's going to be a cool down episode following how we've had a few episodes that's been pretty hectic with the first round of the UA Sports Festival completed in 2 episodes, and then episodes 4 and 5 focused on the Cavalry Challenge, which was succeeded with Team Todoroki making it to the top. Not just that though, but we've got our 4 teams set in finalists. So that's 16 people. That's 16 people now making it to the final. So that's really rad. What? But yeah, it was a really fantastic episode. There was a lot of tension going on, and I'm really excited to see what, Todoroki has to say to Deku, as well as All Might to, Todoroki's dad, Vendetta. So, I'm really, looking forward to seeing what goes down in this episode. This season has absolutely been superb. And it's been very tense, very competitive, but you want, the main heroes, I guess, to succeed because, this is a very important event, and, I'm really loving everything going on. Not just the, the battles we're having and how, the stakes are high, but also, what I'm loving in each of the episodes is we've got, we've got professional, and, well, I wouldn't say professional for all, because we had the business student who was like, yeah, Deku's quirk, it's unknown and it's not really great for marketing, is it? So, yeah. But, they're using their brains, so that's really great. Same with the pros. They were talking about the Cavalry Challenge, so I'm really loving how we're getting, insight as well as the commentary as well. Aizawa is, really insightful, so it's really great stuff to see. But yeah, this season has been a blast, and I'm really looking forward to seeing what happens in this episode. So with that said, the full reaction will be on Patreon, and I'm really looking forward to seeing what happens in this episode. So with that said, let's just get down to business. This is My Hero Academia, episode 6 of season 2. Let's go.
The power coming from you felt the same as All Might's.
He's had a hunch before.
Are you really All Might's secret love child or something?
Oh!
What? I've seen it. You've got All Might in your corner helping you.
Okay, I get why you'd think that. As insane as it sounds.
Well, are you?
No way, that's not it at all.
Oh my!
But I guess even if I
Deku's
was,
daddy
I'd totally say it
confirmed.
wasn't, so you probably won't believe me no matter what.
Say hi. Did you now? Well then, if that's all you wanted to do, we're done.
Well,
Chatting like we're old friends. What a joke.
he was only being polite. Oh, whoa. Calm down. Okay,
Come on,
chill.
by the cold shoulder. You should be thrilled. After all, your son's doing very well out there, just using half his power. You must be a great teacher.
He bought my mother's relatives to get his hands on her quirk. And now he's raising me to usurp All Might.
So that's what he meant. Oh my god.
I refuse to be a tool for that scumbag.
Damn, Endeavor, what a dick.
In every memory of my mother, I only see her crying.
That's absolutely horrible.
I remember she called my left side unbearable before she poured boiling water on my face.
Oh my lord.
The reason I picked a fight with you, see, I'm going to show him that I reject his power, and I can take first place without using it.
Showing up his old father. Oh my goodness. Bakugo's listening. Oh.
The life he's led is so different than mine. It sounds terrifying.
It's horrible. It's
Strange
abusive.
to be aiming for the same thing despite such different childhoods.
My goodness, I feel
You're
so bad for
obviously connected to All
Todoroki.
Might.
I am going to beat you!
Nice, Deku. Nice. Now kiss. I'm kidding. Oh. Uh-oh. Oh man, that was powerful.
We'll have to wear those uniforms for the big cheer battle this afternoon.
That's odd. This is the first I'm hearing about it. Are you sure?
You don't have to believe me if you want to get in trouble.
I could just punt the
It's coming
bastard.
straight from Mr. Aizawa. I thought maybe you'd forgotten, so I figured
Why
I'd
are you
remind
going?
you just
Why
in
is
case.
Kaminari going along
Why
with
is
this?
it that I always end up falling for that little pervert stupid scheme? I even used my quirk to make these outfits. Ugh, I hate
That
those
sucks.
guys.
But I'm withdrawing.
What?
Ojiro, no way!
But this is a rare chance for you to get scouted. It just wouldn't be right. I barely remember anything from the cavalry battle until the very end of it. I think it was that
Feels like
guy's
it's-
quirk.
Wait, who was Ojiro with again? Him?
Oh, he makes people.
I know this is a great opportunity.
Unless he's
Wish I could take
influencing
advantage of it.
emotion.
It's incredibly naive, my boys. That turns me on. Shura Ojiro, you're withdrawn.
Okay then. Yeah, I was thinking that as well.
I'll
Like-
read it for you.
Oh no,
Now let's see.
laser dick.
We'll have to move up 2 students from the 5th place cavalry team so we have enough contestants.
I'm gonna pit 2 against
We were
2.
frozen most of the time. Honestly, we barely did anything in the cavalry battle. Isn't that right? Girls, you should choose from the group that kept fighting the whole time. Team Tetsu Tetsu.
Oh, okay.
Kendo!
I'm not doing this as a favor. It's just fair.
She seems nice.
Not so fast.
This guy's a creep.
Ojiro, what's the deal?
You can't say a word to him.
Wow.
He could be my second match.
Wow, I'm really
You must
interested
advance, Midoriya,
in
So I
Shinzo
can
and
beat you with one hand.
You're a rocker. Who the hell's that?
Hey, Legs, you're Ida, right?
Anybody have any
What in the heck?
like that.
What
Oh
a
wow.
joke. They're actually taking these dumb side games seriously? As usual, those
Hey, it's fun.
class A idiots
Don't
really need to
be
get their
a
priorities
killjoy.
If you're not playing, come with me.
Okay.
Oh.
I think you may have the
Oh.
wrong impression of me, Kendo.
Oh, whoa.
Trust me, this fits.
The finals began.
Time passes by so
That's
fast.
it. I'm pretty much done here.
It's just like, well, that's my use for the day. Oh boy. I can feel something.
Talking about how much of One for All you'd be able to use at this point, I'd say my closest guess would be about 5% or so.
Oh wow. 5.
Wow, okay.
What's better than nothing?
I guess I really have only been getting by because of luck and my friends helping me out.
Oh,
All I want to hear you say is that you'll do your best, damn it! There's no such thing as luck. You're never gonna become the hero you want if you believe in something like that. Listen, whenever
Good
you're
stuff,
scared or
All
nervous
Might.
about a fight, just try and deal with it by smiling. You made it this far, kid. Even if you're worried,
yeah, just don't
you must
worry. Just
stand tall.
nail it. Just
Don't
nail it,
forget that
Deku.
I'm counting on-
So you can just give up, huh? In a way, this is a test of how strong your spirit is. If you
Don't-
know what you want your
don't
future
give him
to
that
hold for
shit,
you,
Deku.
You can't worry about what other people think. That monkey was going on about his pride earlier. But I just think that's it. I win.
Oh no. Yeah, this is the problem. He's got him. He's got him. No. Oh my god, that Shinzo is absolutely... Oh my god, no, no! I'm gonna say he's an absolute cuntbag. hopefully Deku can sort that asshole out. Because he is an absolute dick. I'm sure he influenced the two dropouts to make themselves out or get themselves out or something like that. I don't know. I just feel, especially with the way he was able to get a hold of Deku as soon as he spoke. I was thinking he's surely got a hand in this because he is shady as. But yeah, hopefully Deku can sort Shinzo out because, like, he is an absolute bellend. But yeah, it was a really, really great episode. Oh my god, the Todoroki backstory was absolutely heartbreaking. Especially with the fact that, both his parents were abusive. I mean, you might have some sympathy for the mother, especially since, Endeavor, not Vendetta. Don't know why I was going there. Bought out the Todoroki family in order for his own desire to be All Might. And, Todoroki made that story clear when he was talking about how heroes, there was forced marriage going on, basically for the betterment of quirks. And that's what, Endeavor wanted. Because, he was he's not able to beat All Might, so let's create someone who can. Or at least try. And you do absolutely feel so bad for Todoroki. Like, my heart just absolutely dropped when, he was, talking about how, he was basically a tool, that his father didn't really love him, that I think he'd only love him if, he was ever able to beat All Might, because that's what he's fixated on. And I just love the fact that, despite the predicament that Todoroki's in, that, he's wanting to show that he can still be he can still be powerful, be a great individual, but only use his, cold power, not the, hot power that, stems from Endeavor. And I really, really loved that. It was a really, really powerful scene to see, because you just feel so bad for Todoroki. Like, both, obviously the father is the more, is the bigger piece of shit. And I don't agree with what the mother did by pouring boiling hot water on his face, which is why he's got that scar. Which is absolute, cause that's shit. And he's still a kid at the end of the day, so the mother's abusive as well as the father, in my eyes. People might, I don't, like, this is the thing though, I am, cautious about how people might take this, because they might be thinking, well, the mother, is is as much of a victim, but, she didn't help matters. And I have a feeling that's all to do with the fact that she saw Endeavor in Todoroki, which is not the case at all. So, she is just as much of a piece of shit as Endeavor is. Well, I wouldn't say as much. He's, like I said, he's the bigger piece of shit, but she's still abusive. Because, you don't do that to your kids. At all. And she did, so, well, it's a right bummer. So, I really, really loved that, talk, because it was just absolutely breaking my heart. Although on the plus side, I really loved the, assumption that Todoroki made, saying, "Are you his secret love child?" And that came out of nowhere, because we all know that Todoroki is hot on the trail. Hot on the trail? No, I'm kidding. No, Liam. No. But he is hot on the trail on, this whole Deku All Might connection. And, he wants answers. And, it's not surprising considering Endeavor and all of that, and, Todoroki. So, at the end of the day, I guess it's not surprising that, Todoroki is reached that conclusion, but it's fun to see because you're thinking, oh crap, is he going to learn about, the transference powers or something like that? But he comes up with that, so it's comical for the viewers, isn't it? Like, in before All Might is Deku's daddy. So, yeah. No, I really enjoyed that first scene though. It was really heartbreaking and, Deku has his own motivations. And speaking of that, like, I know he's talking about luck and all of that, and, to be fair, he's had a lot of luck. Granted. But you can't dwell on that. I mean, look at a lot of sport. Like, I know this is a poor example, but look at a lot of sports. Like, Formula 1, for example, for me. I'm using that as a great example because, Formula 1 is my love. So, yeah. But there's a lot of titles that is won essentially on luck. Some, through hard work, but there's a lot of, title wins that can be, won on luck. Like I said, poor. Considering, heroes and sports are two different things. But if being triumphant, sometimes requires a lot of luck, and Deku's getting a bit of that, and I love the fact that he, again, going to his honest and, loving character, he doesn't feel like he deserves, the credit that he's getting, because he feels like, the luck is cheapening his, deservability? No. That's not the right word. But he doesn't feel he deserves it with all the luck he's had. And I feel it's really, really nice that Deku's thinking like that. Like he's not, like he's finding flaws. But it's really, really great as well, considering the fact that Deku's, not arrogant and all of that. So yeah. It was just really, really great though. And like All Might said, he's just gotta stand up tall and all of that. And even if there was such thing as luck and all of that, then, he's just gotta stand tall and accept it for what it is, because sometimes we thrive on luck and you just gotta take it as it goes. Like, sometimes you have to be a bit selfish, I guess, and just accept it for what it is. As long as, you're doing or you do try to do your best, then that's all that matters at the end of the day, because Deku wants to be a great hero, and he's already impressing a lot All Might, the #1 hero in the world. So I'm sure All Might would have said, would say something, if there was a cheap nature, I guess, to Deku, but he's just basically giving him a on the head, like, stop thinking like that. Let's own this shit. So yeah. And he's impressing him. So that's really, really great stuff to see. But yeah, I really, really liked that episode. We got the, draws to the one-on-ones. Like I said, Shinzo and, Deku, which is going to be very, very interesting considering, Shinzo has Deku in that trapped phase at the minute, considering he got him to do what he wanted. He had to open his mouth. And that's the thing, he's taunting him. He's trying to rope him in, and he's done so. Fuck that guy to oblivion. I loved, a lot of the team-ups though, like Uraraka and, Bakugo. Bakugo's like, who's Uraraka? This attitude from Bakugo is just really, really great. And I'm hoping to see a lot more from him than just, him just trying to stir the shit as well. Because, Bakugo's a really, really interesting character, but I'm loving the fact that we're focusing a lot on Todoroki as well, because I do feel he was a phenomenal character in Season 1, and I'm glad that we're getting a lot of development on him in Season 2, so that's really, really fantastic stuff, whereas we got a lot of development on Bakugo in Season 1, so he's allowed to take a bit of a back seat, and I know it's 6 episodes in, so I might be a bit impatient, but, I do want to see a bit more from Bakugo as well, so yeah, than just the, trying to piss on everyone else's cornflakes at the minute. But, yeah. Monetta's a bastard still after, roping in, the girls to try and wear, clothing that would appeal to his perverted mind. You know what? Sue should have drowned him at the USJ. And I don't think anyone would complain. What a dick. Well, I think Kaminari got involved as well, but, you know, Minetta's even worse considering, you know, he's an established pervert. Whereas, you know, Kaminari might be a bit, but, he's a complete moron anyways. Well, literally he is when, he goes, a lot on his OP-ness. Yeah, he's OP. On his quirks, so yeah. But, you know, we all hate Mineta, so, yeah. At least that's what I'm getting from the comments, like, oh, no worries, you're not the only one. In fact, everyone hates Mineta. And that's true. Mineta can go and, yeah, I'm glad he's not in the finals, because I would have been looking, I would have done a separate video looking into how, you know, the UA Sports Festival is not being fair and it's rigged and all of that. Kidding. But, no. In all seriousness, he's a dick, so, yeah. But yeah, Shinzo is he's absolutely daunting, with, you know, him being able to, I guess, get inside people's heads, and, well, he literally is, like, not just his quirk alone, like, he's able to, get inside them, but he's also able to aggravate them by his own, will alone. Like, that's what he wanted. He was like he was trying to, you know, get Deku to speak, and, yeah, he did so, yeah. What a bummer. Yeah, it was a really, really great episode, though. Todoroki development was really, really rad, and powerful. Endeavor is a bastard. So yeah, that's all I really have to say about this, and I can't wait to see how things go in the next episode. So until then, I will see you guys next time. Hope you guys enjoyed this reaction. You can check my videos on the right if you want to check out more of my content. You can also subscribe to my Media Pizza channel if you want to. Hope you guys enjoyed this reaction. Hope you guys take care, and I will see you guys next time. Toodles!